Alive.
We are alive.
Rolling on one camera.
This is 128KB News.
128KB News, we are back. Hello. Say hello if you're here already. This is our chance to catch up with you beautiful people.
Indeed.
What's happened in the world of gaming this week.
How's it going?
And hopefully to appease and not annoy everyone who has bought a Nintendo Switch 2 already, including us.
And Azul C.
If true, I am pissed off.
Indeed, yes.
Top Gunner 82, hello. And Tempuris is already here with a super chat. As he says, nearly time for the scheduled lack of popular demand.
I like that. I saw the LOPD. I was like, what's that? And then I was like, oh,
it's good. It's good.
I like it.
Hello, everybody. How is everybody? Say hello if you're
Hello.
there.
Hello.
You beautiful people that are here early. It's very kind of you to be here.
Indeed. Thank you for
And
turning
how are
up.
you, Andy?
I'm very well, thank you.
It's almost like this is the first time I've spoken to you today.
It is not.
We've not just recorded next week's podcast. If that's what
or
you're
another
thinking.
video that's coming out next week.
There's some secret videos coming out.
Yes.
I don't want to ruin it for you.
And another video that doesn't have a date yet.
Oh, we recorded 3 videos. Wow.
We did.
Yes, to ruin the fourth wall, we do record them in like small little batches together.
Yeah.
We try not to do the podcast too in advance anymore.
No, we used to.
Yeah, we did.
We used to do so many podcasts. And then by the time they came out, they were like
Outdated.
slightly irrelevant, or we'd be talking about something that happened like weeks before.
Yeah.
I was like,
It didn't work.
we got to stop doing this. So
Yeah.
the podcast is weekly now.
Yes.
So we only film it like on the Friday, then it goes out on the Tuesday. So it's always very close, you know, rather than batching them. They don't get batched.
Benjamin Baxter's also here, channel member. Hello, Benjamin.
What's up?
Yes, it's actually, I always start out, it gets to like Tuesday and I'm always worried about Friday. I'm like, oh, nothing's really happened. I don't know what we're going to talk about.
It's only the second day of the week.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
fine.
I know. And then by the time we get here and we've actually put our stories together, there's loads of stuff's happened.
There's been a lot, yeah.
Yes. Isaac Purcell, hello boys. Was going to go to sleep but saw your title. Bonk.
Ooh.
Walter Hack, hello. And Doster Boster, good evening from Perth, down under.
Nice.
That's my terrible Australian accent there.
I'm not very good at doing the Australian.
The little kangaroo. Yeah, well.
I like the little kangaroo. They're not that little.
I guess we've caught Australia at quite a good time.
Yes.
Because we tend to get quite a few people from like Perth and stuff.
we
kind of watching,
do,
which is good.
yes.
And Tempuris has gifted 5 memberships. Oh,
Wow,
lovely.
thank you very much.
If you do join the channel memberships during this stream, make sure you connect, if you've got Discord, connect your YouTube account inside it, and then you'll be able to join our 128KB Discord.
Yes.
It's a lovely place to be. We just hang out, and it's a bit like this, but with text.
Indeed.
And the odd meme.
Yes. There's lots of memes.
Tom says, surely the Switch 2 OLED is years away.
Oh, yeah. We'll get to that.
We'll get to it.
We'll get to
But
that.
I'll just say, if you're here early and you're worried, don't be that
Yeah,
worried.
don't
Just chill.
worry.
You're all right. It's not going to be that scary. I'm annoyed. I heard someone's comment a few months back saying, Andy says yes a lot. It's all I hear now.
There was a podcast. I actually saw that a few months back as well. I saw the exact same thing, right? And I remember telling you about it because I was editing a podcast as I saw that comment from like the previous one. And I was like, do I really say it that badly? And then I realized how much I do. I just agree a lot. But the problem is the following podcast that we went to film, we then discussed it.
Yes.
And there you go. And I was like, I'm going to try and stop saying it then. But then I felt really uncomfortable because I just was like, I'm forcing myself not to be like...
Just like swallowing it.
Yeah, so I'm sorry. You're just going to have to deal with a yes. I can't help it.
It's fine.
It just comes out.
He's just very agreeable. He's a very nice guy, all right?
Yeah. If AJ spoke like more rubbish, then I could just disagree and say no more.
I love the PlayStation Portal.
Yes.
You can't say yes to that.
I can, because you said that as your statement. You didn't say that I said it.
Oh, you said if I spoke more rubbish, you wouldn't agree with me. Okay, honest thoughts. PlayStation Portal, I saw one the other day. I don't know why I'm thinking it, but it was in CEX for £150.
Wow.
I was like, I kind of like the idea, but I've got rid of my PlayStation, so
kind of pointless.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, Ben Lomas says, any thoughts on the Legion Go 2 leak? I mean, we knew it was an OLED VRR screen, didn't we?
144 hertz.
Yeah,
that's exciting.
They did tell us about that like months ago. The issue lies with whether or not you're going to come across VRR flicker, which we have discussed before.
Yeah. So the Legion Go 2. When the announcement came, and we saw that it was a VRR OLED, our big question was, have they actually fixed it, or are they just launching it and hoping no one notices the problems? Which, as of yet, there's no obvious fix to the problem for OLED flicker.
Well,
and VRR.
the only fix is to
Well,
turn
raw
off
power.
turn off VRR.
Yeah.
So if you just capped it at 30 FPS or capped it at 60 FPS and it can maintain that completely stably, then you're all right.
Yeah.
You don't need to worry about it. But if you're playing with an unlocked frame rate and you've just got it all over the place, then you will 90% of the chance get VRR flicker. It all depends on the 1% lows of the Z2 Extreme and also what panel they're using.
Yeah. Tom says, when the Switch 1 came out, I had about 5 YouTubers I watched. I really think you guys are going to be my new Switch 2 YouTubers. Oh, thank you. I'm really hoping for the kind of hype Switch 1 Directs had.
Nice.
Yeah, well, all the rumours were we were going to have a Switch 2 Direct
Where is it?
this month.
Yeah.
And not seeing anything. Still not seeing anything about Microsoft games that might come over.
No.
There's kind of this weird barren. We spoke about it last week's news show. This big kind of barren period of. We expected more third-party announcements.
Yes.
And we've not had them yet.
No, because we're waiting for this Direct.
Yeah. So
Where is
still
it?
don't know when this Direct's going to happen.
What we've heard so far is that this Direct is still going to happen. But I mean, they keep saying it's still July. I mean, you've only got 5 days left.
5 days, yeah.
So it better be soon.
Talking about Switch Directs and stuff, I want to touch on the first big thing that happened this week.
Yeah.
And that was the Pokemon, I don't know if you call it a Direct because it wasn't from Nintendo, the Pokemon Showcase.
Yeah.
We saw that this week.
Yeah, some of us did.
You didn't see it?
I accidentally was editing and I'd put a note on my phone.
Yeah.
But when I turn my phone upside down, it goes into like do not disturb. So it didn't call the alarm.
Yeah.
So I missed it.
Oh.
But I went back and scrubbed all the way to where the ZA footage was.
Yeah.
So I missed. I didn't see anything that happened in the Pokemon showcase. Yeah, I just saw the Pokemon ZA Legends at the end.
Tom says it sucked, didn't it? And Tom, I'm inclined to agree with you. My first note under Pokemon Showcase says should have been an email.
Yeah, I loved that. That was funny.
Literally should have been an email.
Yeah, I did say though, because the day before you messaged me and you said, "Oh, the Pokemon Direct's there," and I was like,
I'm not that fussed.
I don't care because what are they going to show?
More gameplay?
Nothing.
Yeah.
And they didn't really show anything. I mean, they did show some outfits, which looked kind of cool. They showed like a couple of extra scenes from them being in the city.
It was nothing that was going to get anyone more hyped that wasn't already.
Yeah.
If you're already into Pokemon,
yes,
you're already hyped for this game. You're going to get it anyway.
I think
showing some outfits and a bit more of the city.
It was there for like due diligence. Do you know what I mean? Like it was a Pokemon Pokemon Presents. They've done all the big announcements for Pokemon of the stuff I don't really care about, like cards and whatever else they showed beforehand. Some like new mobile game or something. I don't really care about that. So I was like, okay, cool. And then I thought, well, they're not really going to show you more of ZA, like anything of substance.
No.
Because it's so close to release now as well. And I just feel like they would save that for a Direct if they were going to. And we kind of know pretty much everything we want to know about it. Like, I don't know.
Tom said all the old games are on the Game Boy app. Does that mean...
Is that new, is it?
On Switch Online?
Nah.
Because I missed that, if that's the case.
Nah, I don't believe that.
That would be cool.
Don't believe that for a second.
I'd genuinely be
Tom's
cool
making it up.
No, I like Tom. He can't be making it up.
I definitely don't think all the Pokemon games are on Switch 2.
We did see more gameplay footage, which, not a huge amount though. What we did see that was brand new was the brand new Switch 2 bundle.
Oh, yes, which I was really hyped for until I saw it was just the standard Switch with a game. Okay,
this is going to really hurt Pokemon lovers.
Yeah.
Out of any kind of game demographic, I would say who's the most likely to be a physical collector?
Yeah.
And I'd say it's going to be a Pokemon fan.
Oh, is it digital code?
It's digital.
Oh!
It's code in a box. I'm 99% certain it's code in a box. I'm sure it even says it on the Nintendo store.
That's great, yeah.
Yeah. So obviously same price as the Mario Kart World bundle it was or is.
Oh, so you're getting it discounted?
I guess so. Was that $4.50 here, wasn't it?
It's No, it was $4.30 here for the Mario Kart bundle.
Well, on the Nintendo American website, it's the same price as the Mario Kart one and the Pokemon one anyway, $499.
Then it's discounted.
Oh, okay, there you go. It's discounted.
So then now
I can confirm that it is discounted.
Yes.
Yeah, you get the Nintendo Switch 2 and the system, and includes a full game download for Pokemon Legends Z and A.
Yeah.
No artwork on the dock or the Switch either.
It's not like a limited edition. I mean, the Switch only just came out.
Fair.
They take like a couple of years
You
before
think
they
they'll
start.
wait for the mainline Pokemon game that might come before they do that?
Maybe.
Because Legends Z and A is obviously not a mainline
No,
one, is
it's
it?
kind of, but not. Yeah.
The fact that it's a digital download, I think, is massively disappointing, and I don't think many people will jump into it.
If the game's 50% off, then I guess that's the price you pay. Do you know what I mean? If you're going to purchase Little Billy his first Switch 2 and he loves Pokemon,
Little Billy.
Little Billy ain't going to complain that he's got a digital version.
Didn't we figure out that I was Little Billy at one point?
Maybe once.
And
I think we've all been Little Billy at times in our lives.
yeah, that's true. Let's see what people are saying about the Pokemon game. The Pokemon Direct was really bad, and with Z and A, the Dragonite really shows how lazy they've become.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are lazy, aren't they? Let's be honest. Like turn-based games, just want to say, like Expedition 33, amazing turn-based game. Right, you can do it. You can do it with a tiny team.
Yes.
What are Pokemon up to? What's the Pokemon Game Freak up to?
I don't know.
I swear by they should go back to 2D.
I
say it every time, and you always disagree.
They need Monolith Soft. That's what they need.
Benji says they announced that Direct so far in advance, they surely have to understand the expectations were heightened. But on the flip side, they seem to be focused on the mainline game at a time after S&V.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Speaking of Game Boy, anyone picking up the Lego release?
Oh,
I texted you about that, didn't I? And then someone shared it in the channel members Discord.
Yes, my sister-in-law sent it straight to me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and she was like, look at this. I was like, yeah.
It's sick.
And I thought, that's amazing.
Yeah.
But it's really overpriced.
It's very expensive.
We're paying £70.
I just want to say, I'm just putting it out there to the world. It's for pre-order, and it becomes available in October.
Does it play Game Boy games?
In October. Just saying that one of your favourite hosts' birthday's in October.
I'm not buying you a Lego game. I tell you what.
If you're not buying it for yourself, I don't expect you to buy it for me.
I've got loads of Lego from the 90s. I'll just build you a Game Boy from that Lego.
Mate, please do.
Because I bet you that, well, I don't actually have it anymore. I gave it to my nieces and nephews.
What?
But I did at one point.
You can't promise then take it away.
Well, I can go around and steal it back.
So like 60 odd quid, I think it was, wasn't it? Which
I'm pretty sure it was 70 because I was like, what?
I don't know. Chat will be able
if
to
it was
tell us
like
how much
10 quid, then yeah.
It looks really cool.
It looks amazing.
I'll be honest, I am a little bit tempted still.
I think it's great, and I wouldn't be displeased if I had one. I just would not depart with that much cash for one.
Yeah, Nick said I ordered the Lego Game Boy yesterday too.
55. Okay, it's getting a bit better. I still wouldn't pay that.
Mark Temple, it's Pokemon. They'll take any way for them to get the money without any effort.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, Tom's come clean. Sorry, guys. I meant that's what we want on the Game Boy app.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah. I thought I missed a huge, what? That would be amazing.
I thought the same, yeah.
Why are they not?
Because they want
Pokemon,
to sell them.
Yeah.
They want to put them on the eShop for £400 each. That's why.
I'd even pay separately for a Pokemon app that has GB and GBA games.
Yeah.
So, I reckon they could do it. The Mario Kart bundle was digital too. I don't know if that matters at all. Phoenix Metal says, yeah, exactly was. I would argue that people are less, and I might be wrong, you might be able to tell me if I'm wrong, but people are less worried about a physical version of Mario Kart than Pokemon as collectors.
Yeah.
I think Pokemon fans are way more into collecting than Mario Kart
well,
fans
normally, because Pokemon games, I know Arceus, Legends is different, but generally you get dual releases.
Yes.
So you get the fancy, like I've got the Scarlet and Violet,
like
double
pack
thing, and like they always do some sort of like collectors-y, edition-y thing that Pokemon fans really like. So the way I see it is if you're a parent buying your kid this, or even just someone that doesn't really care for physical, you're going to get the game at half price.
That's cool. Yeah.
And I think that's good.
Yeah.
I think they should offer more of these bundles if it saves people some prices.
What's the full
some money.
price of it?
I don't
Do you
even think
know?
it's a full.
I don't think it's 70 quid.
No,
is it?
I think it's a 55 or 60.
It's 55. I do remember seeing it.
So you are saving some,
Yeah.
like a good 20 quid.
Physical Pokemon doesn't matter either. I'm a physical collector. I haven't got a physical Pokemon game in like 7 years.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, fair enough.
absolutely. Then, I mean, I'm really kind of like neutral on the physical digital thing these days.
Yeah,
I don't
straddle
mind
the
as much
line.
anymore.
Yeah, I'm such a hypocrite because I'm a PC gamer, so everything's digital. Even though I still have PC boxes on my shelf.
I mean, I don't mind digital. Look at my physical games.
And I've still got like a massive Switch physical collection, and I've pretty much bought most of the Switch 2 physical editions.
Same.
So it's really difficult because I'm like I kind of go like between the lines.
I bought Donkey Kong Digital, and I've really enjoyed being able to just go to it whenever I want. But there's part of me that wish I bought the physical version.
Yeah, see, I've got.
So I'm like straddling it.
Yeah,
constantly.
see, I bought the physical. Yeah, equally, I just wish that it was digitally installed, so I never had to So it was always on.
Yeah, always on.
You know.
Do you want to talk about gamepad mode for Windows 11 being leaked?
We can do. Yeah, well, this was a line of code found in an update or something. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
so this is going to be specifically interesting for those of you that like Windows handhelds, like the Ally X and stuff. And of course, we've got Xbox OS rolling out soon. So yeah, a line of code was found in it which shows that Windows 11 will soon detect gamepads at launch and boot into what's called a gamepad mode.
Wow.
I said it. Which it sounds really trivial if you don't ever use like handhelds or PC for gaming.
It's only taken Windows.
But it's massive.
How many years?
Yeah.
How many years have people been playing games on Windows?
20 years, 25 years. I was in school.
Only now
Yeah.
are they going to implement controller support.
It's about time. But there you go.
But no, that's going to be great because what that means is because obviously there's controller support right now. Like you can play games on Windows with a controller, but
it
this means
boot into it.
you can boot and log in
Yeah.
with your controller and not even need a mouse and keyboard.
It's going to be huge for the handhelds.
Integral for the Xbox Ally X and Ally. Yeah.
A lot of people, obviously, you're a little bit behind us. A lot of people talking about Pokemon. To be fair, they did a Pokemon Ultimate Collection physical for like 60, 70 with all the previous gens and ability to import them into the newer games. I feel I could actually sell some consoles. Ooh. That'd be interesting. I wish Nintendo let us install physical games to take advantage of the faster load times. Yes. Like that has been possible forever on consoles.
Yes.
Yes, 100%. They've got the virtual game card system.
Yes.
Why are they not implementing it?
Yes.
It doesn't. It frustrates me. I know it's a protection thing, so you don't like flog your games and all the rest of it. But
I'm so with Tom as well. Like, you know, I understand the argument completely for physical games, but when the Switch is so portable, I'm not carrying around tiny little carts, which I end up losing on holiday, etc. And that's
100%.
the thing. I've got that silly game box thing that holds like 200 Switch games, which is like full of Switch cartridges. I can't see what games they are unless I slide them out, which is really annoying. And equally, you're constantly fumbling around with these cartridges. It's like, like it is frustrating, especially when I look at my Windows handheld and I've got like a 2 terabyte drive in there and I can just have everything in there.
Everything's in there.
I'm not going to lose it. Someone can't steal it. Do you know what I mean? Like it is, you know, it's one of those.
Gorn Hollow Media asks, does the Razer Core V2 pique your eGPU Thunderbolt 5 interest yet? Did you see that?
Yes, I did. I'm just trying to find the...
We talked about it, didn't we? I think you shared it with me.
I think my chat's like more delayed than yours. Yeah, it's only just popped up. Yes, I did. So what this looks to be is a Thunderbolt 5, as Gone Hollow Media has said. But this, I believe, is without a power supply.
It is.
Thank you, Razer.
Yes.
I want to choose my own power supply, thank you.
Yeah.
And also means that if the power supply dies, I can take it out. So basically, it's just a glorified Thunderbolt 5 controller in a big, nice chassis.
Depends on the price, doesn't it, really?
But that's all I ever wanted. Like a year ago when we were looking at eGPUs and I went down the road of getting the Razer Core V2, like the craftsmanship on these things are beautiful. They're insanely expensive.
It's like a movie prop.
But
like,
it is, yeah, it's like something straight out of Alien.
Yeah,
but
it was.
like I love it. Like that big aluminium like chassis and stuff. Like love it. It just annoyed me that they were so outdated. They've not made one since 2019 or something.
Yeah.
They like discontinued them. I had like one of the last ones they'd made. So this new Razer Core V2 Thunderbolt 5. Yeah, absolutely. And if Razer want to like chuck us one over to test with a 5090 inside, then I'll be happy to give it a go. I didn't see the price of these though. Was that told?
No, it wasn't told.
No. Okay, fine. It would be expensive.
Talking of prices, right?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get through some of the non-Nintendo-y stories because I know most people are here for the Switch 2 OLED thing. We've seen the AMD Zen 6 APUs leaked. Right?
Yes.
Bear with me on this one. Codenamed Magnus, designed for the next generation of consoles, which will be the next generation Xbox and PS6. There's a problem.
Yes.
They are very expensive.
Wow.
This could mean that the next generation of consoles could cost upwards of £1,000 or $1,500.
Wow, that's insane. So I've got some advice. Buy a PC.
Buy yourself Switch 2.
Buy a PC and a Switch 2 for less.
I wanted to address this because we were like advocates when the Switch 2 was announced, before it came out and the prices were announced, and everyone was a bit like, what? It's so expensive.
Yeah.
Drop the price.
Yeah.
We're like, yeah, right now it feels expensive. Just wait. When we get the next generation of consoles, it's going to
be so much cheaper.
It's going to seem like the cheapest thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are. We're starting to unfurl in front of us. We're starting to see it. Yes, it's the AMD Zen 6 APUs, codenamed Magnus. They're basically a semi-custom APU. The initial thing was developed with PlayStation, so they co-developed it.
Okay.
Although, there's like super nerds, industry leakers, as we're not.
Yes.
Who've really like deep dived on it, and they speculate that it's actually way more likely that because of the code name, that it's way more likely this is for the next gen Xbox, which is going to come first.
Yes.
But they do warn that price point for it currently sits at $1,500 or £1,100.
Yeah, that's insane. I mean, we know, at least from what we assume, let's say, okay, we don't know, but from what Sarah Bond said in the last Xbox thing is that they're going PC.
Yeah.
So the next gen Xbox is going to be a PC.
Yes.
And the biggest generational leap in hardware we've ever seen in a console, which they also, that was a quote, means it's going to be an expensive PC. Yeah. So it wouldn't surprise me if it was £1,000 for the next gen Xbox. I think, again, at that point, if that Xbox is just using Xbox OS that we're going to see on the Xbox Allies, just build a PC.
Just build a PC.
Buy a second-hand PC. Yeah. Install Xbox OS on top, and there you go. Yes, it's a difficult one. We'll have to wait and see where Xbox really are going, but I fully expect them to go down the PC route.
Yeah, they're going to, for certain. It seems nailed on now. But I can't imagine for a second that either PlayStation or Xbox are going to sell their mainline console at over £1,000. That just doesn't feel logical.
No, it doesn't, does it?
Such a huge leap.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but we say that, and they're going to charge nearly $1,000 for their handheld. And that's got the Xbox name on it.
Yeah.
So, you know, PlayStation already charging $700 for a PS5 Pro. Oh. So the next gen, I can probably imagine it being like $1,000.
I hate this time.
Well, that's why I like PCs.
Yeah, honestly, and I'm with you. Once we start getting close to £1,000 for a console, build yourself a little PC.
Yeah.
The parts are interchangeable. Yeah, already huge one. Yeah, parts are interchangeable. Yes, you'll spend over £1,000. But you'll be able to whip out the graphics card and change it in a couple of years. The power supply, you can do this, like every part of it's customizable.
Everything's changeable and it will last you far longer than a console.
And by then we'll have the Xbox OS.
Yeah.
PlayStation games are there.
I was going to say Xbox PlayStation games will be on Steam.
The Steam library's there. Ubisoft launch, like everyone is there.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Captain Chats, afternoon all.
Oh,
hello, Captain Chats.
What's up?
£1,000 for a console.
Yeah, no, it's nuts, isn't it?
Yeah. That's horrid. Can anyone help Gorn Hollow Media
what's
in
happened?
chat? Because he asks, or she asks, No Man's Sky 2, worth picking up on Switch 2, question mark? On sale again, I'm tempted.
If you've already got the Switch 1 version, it's free to upgrade to the Switch 2 version. If you don't have the Switch 1 version and you want to play it portably and the Switch 2 is your only handheld, then yeah, it's great. The Switch 2 upgrade is great, versus the Switch 1 version, absolutely. But, if you've got other means of playing it, then maybe play it elsewhere.
Yeah, it does look like they've done amazing things with it. I've not personally tried it. I keep meaning to, but it would mean buying the game again, which I think will be the third time I've bought it, and it'll probably be the third time I bought it and never played it.
Yeah,
I can never get past the first hour. I'm like, oh, it's so dull.
I do actually think I've bought it 2 or 3 times myself. Yeah. Wooter Hack says, yeah, but a decent GPU is $900 to $1,500 these days. No.
How much is the AMD?
The AMD 9060 XT 16 gig is like £350.
Yeah.
That's going to beat a console any day.
Hands down.
And that's a cheap card. You know, if you went for a 9070 here in the UK,
24 gig RAM, aren't they?
No,
16 as well.
Still 16 gig. Like they're what, 450, and for a 9070 XT, which outperforms a 5070 Ti from Nvidia, they're like 650.
Yeah, AMD's price, even Nvidia's price points come down, because no one bought them. The 50 series, like you can pick them up.
The Nvidia
5070s.
Yeah, the 5070 no one was buying because it's 12 gig.
Yeah.
I literally just got one actually,
and that's an incredible GPU.
Yeah, I got one for my wife. It's crazy cheap for what it was.
I just want to keep saying hello to some people in chat. Nevin says, "Ooching at PlayStation now, yucking maybe at PlayStation now. This is a disgrace. Not just at PlayStation, at Xbox as well, because of their £1,000.
Chat, can we give different things for AJ to try and pronounce?
Can we put words in chat that I can't pronounce?
It's not really me that can't speak.
Yeah.
I did enjoy that.
Captain Chats has no confidence in the Xbox UI, as he's calling it. Their new Xbox operating system. Well, we don't know yet. So to be fair,
it is Windows. Come on, it's Microsoft.
Yeah.
They're kind of like Ubisoft. You got to take them with a pinch of salt.
Yeah. It could. So actually, the lack of confidence is probably well founded.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think he's got a good.
We'll see it soon.
Yes,
we're going to see it sooner than you think as well. So
no, we're not. We're not going to see it at all.
As soon as we see it, then we'll let you know what we think. I'm hopeful, at least. I'm excited that it might be amazing.
Yes, I'm seriously excited. I think once they release it, even if Ubisoft had some sort of playing it where it's full of bugs, hopefully we'll see it roll out with fixes like pretty soon.
Yeah. There's a couple I really want to address here. Azul talks about being dissatisfied with their PS5 Pro, not getting enough out of this generation, which is why I got rid of my PlayStation. I think you were the same. There's just not enough there still to make me be like a one platform player still. There's just not enough exclusivity there to make me go, this is really exciting. Yeah. And I know that the same gets leveled at Xbox, but the advantage there for me was Game Pass. I've got all these games that I don't have to pay for every time. Mm-hmm. In truth, if you take a step back and look at those two, this generation has just generally been a bit underwhelming.
Yeah, I do agree. Yeah, again, that jump from
4 to 5,
wasn't really that big. I mean,
there wasn't enough leap in technology
that
they could afford.
It's just the resolution increase we got. I mean, stuff just got slightly sharper, but the graphics and stuff didn't really change. Yeah. But I agree, like going from a PS5 to a PS5 Pro, I'd be feeling a little bit hard done by if I'd have made that jump, and I was tempted.
Do you think that they, I guess, PlayStation and Xbox, will do a hybrid console next generation? Handhelds are very popular.
Well, we actually thought before all of this Ally Xbox, so with the collab with Asus, we expected the next generation Xbox to be the Xbox Series X equivalent. And then instead of a Series S, we thought it was going to be an Xbox handheld.
Yes.
That got put to bed when Xbox turned around and said, we're not now making an Xbox handheld. They dropped the
project, yeah.
Yes, they said no because they were working with Asus to make these handhelds instead. So I think the chance of a hybrid is probably slim. I think they're going to roll with a high-end home console that's going to be more PC-like than we've ever seen before, and then roll with PC handhelds being their Xbox handhelds.
Do you think when we get to like PS6 era,
Yeah.
do you think they're going to maintain this companion device setup, or do you think that actually they might both just go to the Switch 2 route of like, because thinking about how performant a handheld is now,
Yeah.
and when you dock it, you get the like, slight extra performance. Do you think that they'll both go in that direction? Like a full hybrid?
No. That's what I was just saying just then. I don't expect.
So you don't expect
No.
you think they'll keep the companion device set up?
It seems that way because I mean, next gen Xbox is only like 2 years away, really. You know, so I can't imagine them releasing the Xbox Allies and then 2 years ago completely discontinuing them for a hybrid system.
No,
I don't know what Sony are doing. Like, I've no idea, but who knows? You know, in terms of Sony, I don't think Sony would go hybrid. I think they're more likely to release a side along thing like the Vita and the PSP and then discontinue it after a year.
I think Sony are more likely to continue with the Portal route.
Yes.
And introduce like
streaming
stuff.
Yeah.
Apparently, I can't say prawns, mussels, or clams.
No, he can't.
There you go. Thanks for that. Really good segue, actually, into a story I've not written on the news document, so you won't even know I'm about to say it.
Oh, good. Yes, I like this.
We've done a whole podcast on this.
Did we?
And a whole video that's coming out on Monday.
Oh, did we?
But let's just touch a little bit on it that's happened this week.
Yeah.
Gone Hollow Media says, will the top tier Xbox Ally X have the same performance as the new MSI Claw A8?
Are you going to spoil the 2 videos?
No, I'm not going to spoil them.
Oh,
No.
AJ, king of spoilers.
I'm here to spoil game endings, what happens in Expedition 33, and our videos for the whole of next week. Do I think it'll have the same performance? Well, you have to watch the video next week to find out. In a real TLDR version,
I don't think so.
No.
No.
The upcoming Xbox,
Yeah.
you don't think it will have the same performance as the MSI Z2E?
No, it'll be different.
The performance will be different.
Yeah.
That's well put. That gives you a teaser. Find out why and how next week. We've dug through it a little bit. We've seen the benchmarks of the new Z2E.
We have, yeah.
And there are some key differences between that and the upcoming Ally Xbox.
Yes.
So we kind of know what to expect. The bottom line is the Z2E is very exciting.
Yes.
And probably a little bit more exciting than we thought it was going to be.
And also, anyone looking at all of those benchmarks and stuff, take with a pinch of salt what settings they're at.
Yeah.
Because the Z2 Extreme can go up to 35 watts. Now, that will be plugged in.
Yes.
But it will go up to 30 handheld. So a lot of people that are testing right now are under that.
Yep.
So that is not the top end of that. And also, you also need to take into consideration the fact that there's no driver support right now. So that will increase. Like if we take my graphics card, I've got the AMD 9070 XT. It was 3% worse performing overall compared to the NVIDIA 5070 Ti. Whereas now, after some drivers supports, it's now 6% better, and it's 3% better, like more performant than the NVIDIA card, just with a driver update.
So you downloaded some FPS.
You download FPS. So I fully expect these benchmarks to be like too early of a representation to fully get what we will see out of that chip.
I just want to shout out ZMX in chats here. So they have initiated what we call the 128 bingo card.
Oh, yes.
Congratulations, you've won today's bingo by mentioning my favourite game of all time.
Yes.
Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, I haven't read the comment yet.
I'm playing Rebirth on PS5 Pro at the moment.
Nice.
I was like, yeah, I'm going to read you out. Was not enjoying it on the original PS5. Yes, very, very much agree. But there are a lot of games that feel like a 5% improvement.
What, going up to the PS5 Pro?
A lot of games only feel like a 5% improvement. But I think Rebirth's the one that's like the most noticeable because they optimized it, didn't they? That and Ratchet and Clank they spent some time on.
Yeah, that's a shame. 5% improvement.
Yeah.
Man.
Here in Japan, Xbox sections in stores are like 2 shelves, just Game Pass cards.
Yeah, that's all you need, I suppose.
PlayStation section is like several aisles, maybe 20 times bigger.
Yeah, that makes
agree.
sense.
Yeah.
But also in Japan, you know, like Sony and Nintendo
are Japanese companies, aren't they? Yes,
so
so
they're
going to be
gonna
bigger.
yeah, they're going to appeal more to the.
I think, in truth, Xbox only really does well in America and maybe the UK.
It's a fully westernized market.
I'm not even sure about mainland Europe.
No,
it's very much an English.
I think it's like UK and US, and that is it. But fair play to it. They are pretty much becoming more publisher side, aren't they? So
they are a games publisher.
So pretty much everything's going to come to PlayStation, and we still expect pretty much everything's going to come to Switch too. Yeah. So we'll have to wait and see for that one. It's
Nintendo versus Sony now. In my head, that's where the hardware manufacturers
in my head, it's Nintendo versus PC.
Gone Hollow just says, now we need a handheld with Thunderbolt 5.
Yeah, imagine that.
Best game ever, Final Fantasy VII. I just wish they remade the original with upgraded graphics. And as you can see from Tempirus' chat above, we have like members emojis, whatever they are, that represent our characters.
Yes,
mine is Cloud.
And mine's Leon, hell
Leon! And I have the massive Buster Sword.
I like it.
Courtesy of Scott Word, channel member behind me.
Yes.
Okay, Xbox Cloud games. Talking about Xbox some more.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm bringing them up a lot because all of these little stories play into the handheld future. Yeah. They're all kind of indications of what's going to happen with their move to handheld gaming. So cloud games will soon include cloud game history across every device on Xbox.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it wasn't a thing a minute ago.
Mm-hmm.
So if you played a version of a game on your PC and then you went to your Xbox, you couldn't share the gaming history.
Yes.
As in you couldn't save your save data.
Yeah.
So you couldn't pick up from where you were, which was one of like the number one things Phil Spencer wanted.
Yes.
Why they wanted to have like a play your games anywhere kind of approach.
Yeah, that is the play anywhere thing. Yeah. If a title has play anywhere, then you can absolutely play it anywhere. I thought this was literally just the history to show you your like game time, your achievements and everything like that, so that it's just collated that information like more. But I haven't actually read this article. So
Tom Warren reported on it. Would enable gameplay sessions and saves to fully follow you across all devices.
Good. Yeah.
In the Xbox PC app, there is a new play history section.
Okay.
It's going to also appear in the Xbox UI too. So I imagine what's going to happen over time is the Xbox UI and the Xbox PC app are going to merge.
Yeah.
How they look. So it's a huge step. And as I've put in the notes here, huge step in the play anywhere movement. Your fridge is an Xbox moment. So when you play your games on your Xbox fridge, then you can play them everywhere.
I saw someone saying that they were going to turn their Xbox fridge into a PC, and I loved that idea.
That's a genius idea.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, I might do that.
The thermals will be amazing.
There's a huge amount of love for Final Fantasy VII going on in the chat, which I'm here for. If I have my way, this channel would just be about that game. Maybe Final Fantasy VIII as well.
Gone Hollow says, excited for Gamescom, my favourite event to go to. So glad I'm not going this year. I've never been, but we're going.
We're going to Gamescom this year.
Yes.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting. We're only there for 2 days.
Is it 2 days or 3 days like total? Well, with travelling and stuff, I think it's spanning 3 days. So
it's 2 days in Germany.
Fly in, fly out situation.
Yes, we're there courtesy of
someone. Yes.
I shouldn't be allowed.
Stop being spoiler central.
I shouldn't be allowed to be. Don't tell anyone this is happening.
I need a live boop. Like, so every time I'm like just waiting, and every time I think he's going to do a spoiler, I'm
so excited about it that I want to tell people.
Talk about it. I know.
But we are, we've been invited out, which is mind blowing to us. It's very
not
exciting.
By Nintendo.
No. But Nintendo are going to be there.
Yeah, so we're going to kidnap one of their reps.
Yeah, take them back on the plane with us. Is anyone going to Gamescom who's here? If you are, let me know. I keep looking at this camera, but it's off.
It's off. You can keep looking at that. I'll look at my other one that's off. Hi.
Yeah, if anyone's going to Gamescom, let us know, because it'd be cool to see you. It's huge, I know, so the chance of just bumping into people is quite small, but, we'll be there. And if you see us there, then you'll know why we're there.
Yes.
Because only when
we're selling lemonade, aren't we, outside the front?
Captain Chat says, by Mobipad?
No.
8-bit do or Mobipad. Oh, okay,
No.
The guesses are coming in now.
I like it. Keep guessing.
Keep the guesses coming in.
Let's keep going. We're not going to confirm nor deny, but
you'll be able to tell by my expression.
Oh, no.
Because I can't lie.
I'm guessing Mobipad lol.
No, it's not Mobipad. All right, if we laboured Mobipad this much.
I like that. We need to tell Mobipad to send us to another one.
I did actually ask them if they're going yesterday. Yeah,
I don't.
I'd love to go, but put it off every year. I'd be going on my own.
No.
Yeah, it's difficult going to stuff like that on your own. I get it.
It's a big ordeal, especially if you have to change country.
Yeah, it's a bit nerve-wracking and stuff, isn't it? But I guess that's why I've always put it off up until now. There's not been.
Yeah,
it's been hard to justify. And it's expensive to get there, and all the rest.
I've just always watched them. Do you know what I mean? Like I've just always watched them online. Just ignore Gone Hollow Media. Don't read the comments, AJ.
Right. The next story. Xbox have played an Uno reverse.
They did
on the $80 game saga. Whoo. Okay. So, though with AJ basically saying stuff he shouldn't have a few podcasts about Mobile. I'm in so much trouble. No shit.
I don't spoil anything. It's all AJ. I keep my mouth shut.
So, Xbox were going to be joining in with the $80 games.
They did, yeah.
Hellscape that we're in.
It was really soon after Mario Kart World.
Yeah.
And they announced Outer Worlds 2 and said $80.
$80. And everyone was a bit like,
everyone was like, no.
Not you as well.
Yeah, everyone thought it was Nintendo's fault, but it wasn't.
So far with Nintendo, we've only seen one game hit that mark.
Yes.
And that's Mario Kart World.
Yes.
Which I'm pretty sure everyone bought as a bundle.
Pretty much, yeah.
Probably.
Unless you bought physical.
Yeah. Xbox was supposed to be joining in. And I don't know if they've listened to Backlash or... They claim, in the story, it's like paying attention to the market situation.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know what they're... I find it very weird because you think to price a game, they've really got to spend some time to sit there and think about market, where the market is right now, how to price this game accordingly, and whether or not a hike to a new price that they've never charged before is valid in this current market. It sounds like they didn't have those conversations and they just went, yeah, $80. Do you know what I mean? And now they're changing their minds on it. So, yeah, I don't know.
I've got the quote from them, which kind of makes you go like, ugh. We're focused on bringing players incredible worlds to explore and we'll keep our full-priced holiday releases, including the Outer Worlds 2, at $69.99, in line with current market conditions. That sounds...
Was that how Phil Spencer talks?
Yeah, well, I am Phil Spencer, as we all know. It feels like that's a temporary reprieve. We're keeping our holiday releases at $69.99.
Yeah.
That feels like a temporary, like, we're holding off because of
until
market,
next year.
Until next year.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy for everyone that it's not full price. It's not £80.
Yes.
It sucks that $80 is now the full price.
Yeah.
Undeniably.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm honest, I'd say Outer Worlds 1, if that came out at $80, I wouldn't be happy.
No way.
Do you know what I mean? Like that. Yeah. But I don't know anything about the new one. So whether or not that's justified, I don't know.
Jan Jan Binks is here. Morning.
What's up?
And Eileen Ulick says, they're being flown out by Super Hentai Tentacle Girls 4.
That's great. That's really good. Who's your contact?
Yeah. I want that game. It's just missing a bit of medieval farming in there.
That's it, yeah.
Super Hentai Tentacle Girls Medieval Farmers 4. And then it's the ultimate indie direct game.
Yes, indeed, yeah.
What are your thoughts on Borderlands 4 being locked to 30 FPS on Switch 2?
Kind of, I guess, expected that because it's a big game. It's going to have like complete parity with the other console system launches and PC. So I'd say 30 FPS on Switch 2. Yeah, I mean, I would have liked to have seen a toggle maybe like between frame rates to change that. So maybe let's say it's 4K 30 on Switch 2, but if you could drop it down to 1080p and get 60, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
And the same with handheld. If it was like 1080p 30 or 720p 60, I would have been happy with that.
We've got a video planned. We're not quite finished putting together yet, but like what's up with... We were all told with the Switch 2 that there'd be these switchable modes all the time.
Yeah, we've not seen one yet.
Not seen a single one yet. I've not seen a 120 FPS game at all, apart from Welcome Tour.
That's the true Switch 2 120 FPS.
And
game.
I would be okay. Bear in mind, recently played through Dread, which doesn't have a Switch 2 patch. So I'm still playing at like the lower resolutions.
Yeah.
I would be totally okay with playing games at 720p handheld.
Yes.
If I was getting like
High frame
60
rate.
or 120 FPS.
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
So like you were saying about Borderlands 4, like why are we not giving? We were promised these switchable modes, and they're just not here
They're
yet.
just not here yet. The first one likely will be Prime 4.
I think you're right, and that's sad. So we've still not got a date on that yet.
No. Steve Mann says, bought a Switch 2 yesterday and I'm very impressed so far.
Oh, congratulations.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's exciting. The $70 was already a large paid increase for games that happened first for Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Now they plan to increase to $80, but I guess the backlash is making Nintendo afraid. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if Nintendo actually care. They will sell regardless because their IPs are so big. Look at Mario Kart World. They don't mind. Mario Kart World, if you go back to Mario Kart 8, right, and that was an expensive game.
Yes.
They sold 60-something million copies of it.
Yes.
And it was a Wii U game.
Yes.
So you've just re-released it, did nothing.
Yeah. Just
and sold 60 million.
Then released some extra tracks at the end.
But you had to buy them.
Yeah, exactly.
Switch 2 has let me down. It was all hype and didn't deliver. Play Nice Games. Play Nice Games. Have you played Donkey Kong yet? Because it might be one of the best games I've ever played.
Oh, Donkey Kong's amazing, yeah.
Like, ridiculously good.
Donkey Kong's incredible.
I'll say if you take gaming seriously, as in you like quite adult games all the time, just give yourself a chance to relax into it. Just let go of it a little bit and just go into it. Because I'd historically gone into it going, oh, it's Donkey Kong, it's cartoony nonsense. I'm not going to be that interested. And so I was like, but I want to play it. So everyone's talking about it. So I got it and I was like, just relax into this. And I'm having a blast. It's the best time.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's great.
Play Nice Game says, Donkey Kong is good, but the game isn't up to Nintendo standards. I disagree.
Yeah,
I think it completely embodies everything Nintendo stand for in terms of like feel and gameplay.
It's up there with the very best 3D platformers ever.
Yeah.
I'd stand by that. I think it's absolutely incredible.
Oh, and the way it performs. Oh, yeah. But, I mean, it was originally developed on Switch 1.
Okay, yeah.
So it's only using FSR 1. It's not even using DLSS. That is an oversight. They should have. Massive. They should have actually, like, switched.
Do you expect them to fix that? Or do you think it's hard-baked in there?
No, I don't. That's like a core thing, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to change that, unfortunately. But to be fair, I've not really noticed that bad of a... Like, I've noticed the frame drops. Like, the worst one for me is opening the map. The map sucks. Like,
can I be honest? I've opened the map maybe once.
Oh,
or
really?
Twice.
I'm
like 40 out. Like I've just been smashing stuff.
Yeah, and that's fair enough because I love like Metroidvanias and stuff. I'm so used to map referring, so I'm like always in the map. Like I don't know why, but I am, and that chugs. Like and that kind of sucks. But actually, in the play, it hasn't bothered me. Like the odd slowdown.
DK, I played it and was incredibly disappointed, to be honest. The game was just basically solve puzzles and smash everything. I think you've probably summed it up quite well.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that's probably pretty much it.
And I really enjoyed smashing everything.
I had so much fun.
I loved it. I'm really, really enjoying it. I'm Donkey Kong so far. Apparently, Steve Mann has turned into Donkey Kong.
Steve Mann is Donkey Kong.
We found Donkey Kong, everybody.
Is out.
I'm really excited for the rest of it. Got about 15 minutes into Donkey Kong so far.
Oh, you are in for a blast. If you're only 15 minutes in,
it just keeps getting better.
Steve Mann says my messages keep messing up. It's cool.
It's fine, mate.
We enjoy it.
Well, I quite like the idea of you being Donkey Kong.
I think you are.
Better.
He's just like given a spoiler there. Like Steve Mann is definitely Donkey Kong.
Ooh, banana. Ooh, banana. Ooh, banana.
AJ's been doing this every
day?
About every 30 minutes since Donkey Kong came out.
Can't subject my eyes to sub-bar screen abuse. Are you talking about our video?
I'm sorry.
Donkey
I can't
Kong.
change the way I look.
I was really taken back with that.
I think it looks great.
I thought universally everyone was going to enjoy that.
Yeah.
That surprised me.
I really like it.
Do you know what's kind of the thing I love about these discussions is that like everyone's got different
opinions. Yeah. I mean,
really cool.
Gorilla Kong, innit? Yeah, exactly. I read that. Sorry, Steve. I've read that as I hate every system. I was like, fair enough. But all the new ones anyway. So Steve Mann says I have every system. What sick and tired of missing out on the new launches? Right, fair enough. Yeah,
sick and tired. We basically need a Nintendo Direct soon. We need some games in this new console. We spoke about this last week, didn't we, in the podcast, that we can all feel like that, but we are, 6-7 weeks into a brand new generation here.
Yeah, we're only just entering it.
It's very normal for there to be not many first-party games by this
Bit
point.
of a lull, yeah.
And in fact, if you were to compare it to other console launches, for across all platforms you go, they've got a huge amount there that you wouldn't have everywhere else.
It's just going to get better. Like, it really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a real incentive to get the Switch 2 now. You're basically ditching £500 for one SP game, and we have a drought till Pokemon as the first party titles. Wait for 3 or 4 exclusives. If you want to wait, definitely wait. I mean, the price won't drop is the only thing I'd say.
The price won't change, but that's the thing. If you're already a Switch player and you've got a big backlog, you're only going to benefit from the Switch 2.
Yeah.
There's loads of free upgrades. There's some paid ones, and they're free if you're in the expansion pack membership thing. Plus, you've got these new titles. Like, it really depends. It really depends on where you're at. But yeah, by all means, just wait until there's an exclusive that you want, or just don't bother if you don't like the look of the games.
You remember the Switch 2 Pro controller?
Yes.
We dubbed the best feeling controller of all time.
Because it's got incredible joysticks.
Because it does have incredible joysticks.
Yeah. In terms of feel.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
And then the price got revealed, and it was the most... Everyone thought it was the most expensive Pro controller.
Everyone got sad.
And we were like, just wait until you get it, because it's amazing.
Yes.
And also, if you compare it to the other Pro controllers from the other first-party manufacturers, it's cheaper than them all.
Yeah. And it's better.
Better and better quality.
Yeah, better feeling, yeah.
So, bear that in mind. Anyway, it turns out that they sold 512,000 Switch 2 Pro controllers in their first month.
All thanks to us.
Well, you've put that. Thanks to 128 KB.
Yeah. Well, the first video we put out got like 100,000 views in like a week.
Yeah.
And I think every single one of those people went and bought the Pro controller.
So if you're watching this from Nintendo, we accept affiliate payments.
Yes, we'll take
shares,
50% revenue,
5%,
60,
1%,
60-40,
60-40 in our favour. It surprised me that they sold that many, because the reaction I saw was it's just overpriced.
Yes, I mean the thing is there's a lot of Nintendo gamers, and most Nintendo gamers want the official thing, because there's the benefit of the Switch Pro controller is it wakes your console up from sleep.
It's still the only one,
so you can sit on the sofa, and turn it on without having to get up.
We do have a controller coming from Easy SMX.
Yes, we do.
The first third-party controller we've had that wakes from sleep wirelessly. Which is exciting. I know it was rumoured a long time ago that they were working on it, but it's coming. As soon as we get it, we'll tell you all about it.
Yes, yeah.
Whether it stacks up to the Pro controller or not,
I'm going to say
very difficult.
It's a £35 controller. It's like a $35 controller.
Probably won't.
It's not going to stack up.
But if you want don't want a Mad Cats anymore.
Yeah. No, I'm excited to see it. It's got TMR sticks, so it's going to be good. But yeah, I just don't think it's going to match up.
I don't understand that. It's still just the controller, while the PS5 DualSense controller is on a totally another level experience-wise.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, because it's got the haptic feedback and it's got the adaptive triggers. Yeah,
wait,
for
haptic
sure.
feedback is HD.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, just a different name.
I'm just saying, like, in
the adaptive triggers, I'll give you that.
Adaptive triggers are cool.
And Nintendo doesn't use analog input.
No, but when you play something like Astrobot and you can feel like the sand under your feet and stuff, like that's real good use of the haptic feedback. But I've not felt it in any other game other than that on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
So
I totally agree. When I remember getting the Astrobot, the controller demo, and being like, if this is this generation of PS5, I'm blown away, because you can feel like the mud, and I can feel this is incredible.
Yeah.
And then after that, Sony just went, do you know what?
It's just normal Rumble now.
Yeah, it's just a Rumble. And you're like, but no, it was really cool. Can you do more of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, have you thought about adaptive triggers? Like, I hate adaptive triggers. They're really annoying.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Playing Call of Duty with an adaptive trigger, it's like, turn that off.
Yeah, you got to turn that off.
Yeah. So you want to, and there's a game with like, I want to pull a bow. Like, I just pull the bow.
I like it in games that aren't like shooters.
Yeah.
But the thing is they only use it for shooters to emulate like a trigger.
Yes.
So it kind of goes against it for me.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
I'm being over the top. But the haptic feedback, absolutely. Whoever wrote that a minute ago was like absolutely right. In the controller demo, it was unreal. They never used it again. I guess Nintendo are guilty of that with HD Rumble as well.
Yeah, they show it off a lot in Welcome Tour and stuff like that, but then they don't use they don't go over the top with it in games. You might get a little bit of it in like a Mario game,
Play some sounds
or whatever, but it's not like massive on their list of stuff to do, which is a shame.
And battery life, as Jan Bink says.
Oh, battery life wipes the floor with a PlayStation controller.
And they doubled the battery life in the recent upgrade to it, didn't they? But it's still tiny.
For the PlayStation. Yeah, the PlayStation's like 6 hours. This one's like 40.
40, yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely nuts. Just quickly, Captain Chat says, have you guys seen the leaks of the Legion Go 2 with an OLED VRI? They actually told us this.
There was in the press
6
release,
months ago,
yeah.
Maybe longer.
It's funny that it's come out as links this week. It's like, no, that was in the press release.
Yeah, that's like old news. But yes, we know it's OLED VRR, but who knows whether or not it's going to be usable because of OLED VRR flicker.
Yeah, we still don't know if they've fixed it or not. And that actually is a really nice segue to the main story, the headline, the Fernal story, which is about the stories coming out of China.
Switch to OLED.
Switch to OLED. Obviously, China, the manufacturing powerhouse of the world.
Yes.
We're now seeing leaks of components for what is thought to be the Switch 2 OLED. And I kind of say that like I want to cry.
Yeah.
Like, it can't be. It can't be.
If you read this article a little bit more, it lets you into some slight contradictions. But yeah, when I saw this, I was like, it makes sense if you consider that back in 2021, we were hearing news of a Switch Pro, and that Switch Pro turned out to be the Switch 2.
Yes.
Right? So it takes time for research and development. So if the Switch 2 has just come out now in 2025, you can imagine 2027 to be an OLED at the earliest. Maybe 2028?
2028, yeah.
Yeah. So even if this is true, we're still 2 to 3 years out, at least. At least. Nintendo are going to try and play the Switch 1 card on us and make us wait 8 years until the Switch 3. So we're a good few years out before any iteration, I really think.
Yeah, so it's several product listings of what's claimed to be the Nintendo Switch 2's OLED console body frame prototypes appearing on Chinese market websites. The descriptions for these state the parts were manufactured as samples for research and development purposes, and photos of the prototypes can be found below. It's impossible to determine whether these parts are actually for an OLED model from the photos provided, but looking at them, they're definitely Switch 2 frames.
Yeah, because you can see where the Joy-Cons would match in. Yeah.
And they've been made in a white colour scheme, which would tie in as well.
Reflects with the Switch 1 OLED.
Can I just, before I get more upset, I just want to say thank you to Andy Ackerman for making me happy and not upset. By reminding me there's zero popular demand for this show.
Thank you, Andy.
Thank you very much, buddy. Here's the thing. I've been proven wrong by manufacturers I like before and have publicly defended when people have said stuff.
Yes.
I think about the Asus Ally X when that came out, and we were both saying, don't worry, this is just fixing the problems that were in the Ally. We won't see a replacement for this for a couple of years, and then a year later, and I even asked the press department, they're like, no plans for an upgrade, and then they went and did it anyway.
Yeah.
And the same things happened with the Switch 2, and people say it's not an OLED, it's no good. I was like, don't worry. It's because you can't get VRR, blah, 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 blah. And I'm starting to worry now that manufacturers, you've seen it with Lenovo, and you're seeing this this is speculative at best, I know, but you're seeing this here as well. Are manufacturers going to just not worry about VRR flicker on OLED panels and just ship them?
It really depends, because I think the bigger companies like Asus are not going to fall for that. They are sticking to their guns of VRR because they know, as gamers, VRR is more important.
Yeah.
You know, I think other companies that just want to sell products, Lenovo, well, they're already doing it.
Yeah.
MSI, stuff like that. And that's fair play. Give people choice. You know, maybe they release it, there's no VRR, or maybe it's got VRR and you've got to just deal with it. And the only way around that is just to turn VRR off, to stop VRR flicker, or frame cap, which is the equivalent of turning VRR off.
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, it depends. For me, I'd much rather have workable VRR without flickering than be forced to cap my games on an OLED. You know, so the difference comes when we're looking at Nintendo, because Nintendo, you don't think of caring about technical stuff like this that much. So they've already released an OLED previously without VRR. That's hence the no flicker.
Yeah.
You know, that was just a locked 60 hertz panel. Equally, the games were fluctuating between a locked 30 or a locked 60. There wasn't very many games that had a unlocked frame rate, and it wouldn't matter again because the panel didn't support VRR.
Yeah.
So for them to release a Switch 2 LCD with VRR, kind of encouraging devs to use it.
Yes. They're not going to abandon VRR.
To then launch an OLED model and go, oh, well,
Yeah.
you know, and then all of a sudden people are like, why is my screen flickering?
Yeah.
Nintendo are like the top guys for quality control. Consistency and quality control. And now if they can't guarantee all the panels will be the same, because for different regions in the world, they're going to have to choose a different manufacturer.
Yeah.
So LG might make one side of the world.
And
Samsung might make another side of the world. And even then there's going to be variants. So they can't guarantee that it's going to work. So I just can't see them doing that, because people think Joy-Con drift's annoying. Wait until you're strobing your screen in your face constantly.
Yeah.
Like, granted, a lot of the brighter the game, the less of a problem you've got. But if you're playing a darker game or a horror game, or it's inside, you know,
it's
like
it's horrific.
we looked at it in extreme case scenarios, and it's horrible, like absolutely horrible.
It just concerns me, because I can see from like just even the reaction in chat here, and like you look anywhere online, if you were to ask people a Switch 2 OLED,
yeah,
everyone would be excited.
Yes.
Without any explanation,
no
further details.
Yeah,
everyone would be excited, and they know this. They see this. They can see the backlash. Do they just go, just ship it, because they know they'll sell it and then worry about it later?
Well, the only way they do it is if they release a Switch 2 OLED that's not VRR.
Yes,
it's just a locked 120 hertz or 60 hertz panel.
And just deal with frame rate and tearing.
Yeah, it would make more sense for them to lock a 60 hertz panel on it again, so that the
that's
higher,
incredibly likely,
so that the games that are going to potentially run higher will just hit a 60 cap.
Yeah,
and then it'll be fine. You know, I don't know. It's really hard to say.
But it's the games that suffer like a lot of 1% lows.
Yeah.
That's the issue with flickering.
Yes. Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess, but also the games that are suffering with those kind of dips are also going to benefit from VRR smoothing out
absolutely
the changes. So just capping it and getting rid of VRR is going to give you a rubbish experience, but it's still OLED.
Yeah, it's not going to be as good.
Do people care? I'm starting to think people just don't mind.
I think people don't understand, like truly understand. Like en masse, people know what OLED means. Yes. They go into the local shop and you can visually see it.
Yeah, it's undeniably
beautiful.
You
can see left, bad, right, good, right, OLED.
Yeah.
You say VRR to people, and 99% of people that I've met, I have to go for a spiel of explaining that
and even then it doesn't land.
Yeah, syncs up the refresh of the display with the outcoming GPU frames so that they're in line, which completely stops tearing.
Yeah.
You know, and it's people just don't get it. And once you experience it, I've even heard like content creators recently saying, "Oh, I played this game docked and it was
stuttering.
It was stuttering, and then I played it Switch 2 handheld and it's totally fine." Don't know why that is.
VRR.
It's got VRR.
Yeah.
Like the dock doesn't support VRR. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like that is literally it, and it's hard for people to get over that because VRR fixes an experience. Yes. OLED is a visual, immediate,
massive upgrade.
Yeah. So it's really tough. So if you got 100 people off the street, lined up 4 screens, and just said, do you want OLED or LCD with VRR? They'll just go OLED because they don't even know what VRR is.
Yeah.
You know, and until you experience it, if they took the OLEDs away and got LCD, showed one stuttering like a mess,
Yeah.
one buttery smooth, people go, I want the smooth one.
Yeah.
Now you understand, but it's hard to understand, you know. And I know a lot of, I don't want to come across condescending because a lot of people understand, but I'm trying to say en masse,
Yeah.
the majority of people just don't get it because it's not really something that comes up with, you don't get it on TV technology when they're trying to sell you a TV. Do you know what I mean? Like you don't see it on an advert or something. And if you do, they don't explain it.
Mm.
Whereas OLED, everyone knows deep blacks, like rich colors, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah.
ZeniMax puts a really good point of Welcome Tour is so useful for showing VR.
Yeah.
It does a really good job. And there's other people saying that I want to play Switch 2 with an OLED. I'll just use my big TV, which is an OLED, which is actually a really good way
That's
of looking
what
at it.
I do. That's what I do.
The pixel time response of OLED is lovely. There's huge advantages for certain.
I love it. This right here is OLED. My main TV's OLED. My gaming monitor is OLED.
The Steam Deck,
OLED.
when OLED was like, that's
it's
unreal.
beautiful.
Switch OLED was beautiful.
Yeah, the Switch OLED is beautiful, yeah.
It's just as we're getting to like higher performance games, you're going to need VRR in order for it to have a playable experience.
Because the games have such a fluctuating frame rate, yeah.
And if we don't, if you have that with OLED, I'm kind of tired of explaining it.
Yeah.
Like, we've done so many videos talking about it.
I swear we say
I
about
feel like
it
we're
every
the only
week.
ones that talk about it.
I do too, yeah. I feel like, not many people seem to
Eileen
just talk
says,
about it.
how do you rebrand VRR to a layman? I'd call it smooth movie mode. We said Nintendo were going to do that. Nintendo Super Smooth.
We genuinely said when they announced the Switch 2, because we thought they might put VRR in, and we thought if they did, they would call it like Super Smooth.
Yeah.
And like, you know, show like it being Captain Chats, I'm an OLED slag. So am I.
All my screens
So
are
am I.
OLED, yeah.
The only things that I've got that aren't OLED now are my Switch 2 and my ROG Ally.
Yeah.
Oh, and my editing PC monitors. They're cheap and nasty.
Captain Chat says, I really didn't notice it or have experienced it, to be fair. But then again, I didn't notice the difference between 30 and 60 until a few years back. And then like a switch was flicked in my head.
Yeah.
So maybe the same will happen with VRR. I would say if you're not noticing VRR, then it's working.
Yes.
Which is the hard thing
that's
about
kind
it.
of like
that's the problem.
That's it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Because it's working because it's there.
This should be called the VRR Flicker podcast. I know.
Yes.
Honestly.
Yeah. I think like Samsung, LG, and all that should pay us to go and explain it. We could go like do TED Talks.
We could
go to schools and stuff.
As David says, we
Yeah.
could be the BroLEDs.
The BroLED VRR Flicker podcast. I like it.
BroLED.
Yeah, I think companies should pay us to go around and explain to people how important VRR is.
Have you had a Switch 2 yet? And what game did you play? Real journalism. Yes. And Metroid Dread.
Cool.
Yeah. Because I played that entire game handheld.
I haven't yet. I've not done a Switch 2 yet, no.
It's a very liberating experience.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. It's tricky at the end, is the only thing I'll say.
Yes. Yeah. What, at the end of the game or the end of the seated experience?
The end of the seated experience is we're like, what do I do with this?
Oh.
Like,
oh, great, yeah.
Where do I put this?
Yeah, definitely need to wash your hands
you need
after
to,
that.
Yes. Oh, God. That takes Dorito fingers to a whole new level.
Chocolate fingers. Oh, I'm not touching your Switch 2 again.
Chocolate joysticks.
Yeah. See, Magnum Gaming says, I'd love to see an OLED screen mod for the Ally X. And we know that if Asus release an OLED handheld with VRR, then they're doing it because the issue is no longer prevalent.
Yeah.
But right now, it's just a problem. So
Yeah.
I'd love to see an OLED. Like, this is the thing. People are like, you guys hate OLED. It's like, we don't.
No.
We love OLED. It's just, we love VRR too. And we think for gaming, VRR is more important. Look at the video that I did about Shadow Labyrinth, whether you care about Switch 2 or not.
It's a really good example of it.
I did a video of Shadow Labyrinth, and that's pretty much, here's no VRR, here's VRR. Which one's playable, which one's not. You know? Eileen, Metroid Dread is the great way to cure constipation. Love it.
Ben64 has got a channel saying that on his channel he's getting flamed over the price and tech limitations of the Switch.
I don't get this. All the fire people have against the price of the Switch, and then people are complaining that I was overhyping the price of those glasses that are more expensive
It's wild
than the Switch.
I could feel you're like, oh, I better be careful about the price because this is an expensive bit of tech.
I put myself as if I'm going to purchase it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't afford that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's too expensive. I did a review of these glasses, which are phenomenal bits of tech.
Yeah.
Like, amazing. They're genuinely...
Vitcher Luma Pros.
The Vitcher Luma Pros, the Vitcher AR glasses, they're wicked, but they're so expensive. They're up to like £600-700, you know, with extra stuff. And people in the comments like, thought you were going to say way more than that. It's not that bad. It's like, but then, granted, it's probably not the same people, but... You know,
a minute ago,
everyone's complaining about the price of the Switch 2, which is a whole computer system with a screen.
Yeah.
And it's only like, what, 20% more expensive than the Switch 1 when it launched? It's like, what? Maybe 30%, I don't know.
Can I congratulate Captain Chats
Yes.
on breaking his Switch 2 poo only 2 days ago with playing Zelda Breath of the Wild.
That's good.
That's impressive. Zelda's not the kind of game that I'd want to take to the toilet, to be honest.
Do you not think?
You know, it's too peaceful.
Nice.
I like it aggressive.
You like it aggressive? You playing like Mortal Kombat or something? Finish him. Fight. Yeah.
Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Yes. Seen them. They are massively overpriced.
The glasses.
I don't know if overpriced. They're just expensive.
They're just expensive because they're like top tier tech.
Yeah.
Like in several years, you'll find the same things for less.
You've got miniature. They're 1400p screens on each side.
I think they're 1200p Sony OLED screens
on each side of your glasses.
They're really good, but they just are expensive.
140 hertz.
I can't remember the refresh. I think they're high refresh rate.
Yeah, I'm sure it's 140 or 120.
It'd be 144 or something.
Yeah,
like
I
that,
think so. They're amazing, but more expensive than the Switches. So
yeah, that's the point.
And they're claiming it's a Switch 2 product. We're well, it's more than that, so that makes it difficult. Yeah, they should remaster all Dark Souls games now from FromSoft. It's in good with Nintendo now that we still haven't got a date on that, have we? FromSoft's stuff going to Switch 2?
No, not Elden Ring and stuff like that.
What was the other really dark game that's coming?
By the same
Dusk
people.
Bloods. Yeah.
Dusk Bloods, yeah. Vampire Doodads, as I like to call it. Magnum Gaming. What's your thoughts on the new MSI Claw A8? We've got a video coming out on Monday. Exactly about that.
Yeah, and we did touch upon it earlier.
Well, and we also bring it up in the podcast
on Tuesday.
for next Tuesday, yeah.
Comparing it to the Xbox thing that's coming. In short, it's very exciting.
Yeah.
It's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to deep into. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Is Tears of the Kingdom a Zelda game, or is it the morning after poo when you've had a curry? It took me ages for that to land.
Sink in, yeah. I love it.
I actually had a curry yesterday.
You had a curry?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
I love curry. I haven't had one in a while.
You can tell these live streams, you can tell they're at the end of the day because usually by this point in them we start talking about food.
Oh, yeah. And saying I just said I haven't had a curry in a while. I had a Thai green curry last night. Yes. I haven't eaten curry in ages. At least under 24 hours.
I think we're probably going to wrap it up there. Anyway, you beautiful people. Before we disappear, if you do me genuinely a massive favour, and that's just to like this video underneath, hit the like button.
Yes.
If you're not subscribed yet, please do, because we've got loads of handheld gaming videos coming up.
Yeah, there's a lot coming out next week as well. Some cool stuff. Some about the MSI device, some about the new Xbox device, and some more Switch 2 content as well. Stop doing spoilers, AJ. I'm going to get you like a spoiler t-shirt.
Please do. I spoil everything.
Just ruining next week for everyone.
Yeah.
Joking.
If you became a channel member during the stream, make sure you do the thing on Discord and join our channel members Discord. Link up YouTube to your account and you can be there.
Do it.
I've really loved your company, chat. You guys are all awesome.
You've all been great. Thank you very much.
So make sure you show the love,
Yeah. Big love to everybody.
Love. So I guess until Monday.
Yeah.
That's it from us for this week.
Yes. until Monday. That's the MSI claw, because AJ's already spoiled it, so I can tell you.
Yes. Yeah, I've spoiled everything. So until Monday, you beautiful, we will have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you then for more handheld gaming
Indeed.
content.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I've got to press buttons.
He does, yeah.
Oh, I just thought it was just going to end on its own. The magic of editing. Right, I'll press this button and we'll go then, yeah?
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.